labor force. This, according to the statistics, this is the lowest participation rate since 1977.
Since Jimmy Carter was in the Oval Office.
Wow.
You know who Jimmy Carter is, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
He's not. He anti-Semitic.
Yeah, he's against Israel. Yes.
Anti-Semitic. He hates
Israel, yeah.
Jewish people and or the Jews and that's a hot mess in and of itself there. But yeah, the new economic numbers came out. The results are stunning. Again, the number of Americans not working exceeded 94 million for the second time in a row last month, hitting a new record high. This is according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics and the reports we just gave you. Over 94,610,000 Americans aged 16 and over are not in the labor force in the month of September. Also, more than 56 million women were not of the U.S. labor force last month. They decided to throw that in there. So we have to understand that this is a sign of the times as well, isn't it?
It's a lot of people.
That is a lot.
A lot of people so-called out of work. I mean, we gotta say that they're bringing in.
Can we talk?
They're bringing in foreigners.
Okay.
In to take over.
Say what?
Foreigners.
Okay.
I mean, from down south here, from India, Vietnam, China, Thailand. Because right now, if you call Target, if you want to update your order or get a schedule on your status on your order, somebody from the Philippines will answer the phone.
Right.
So that's part of this.
Yeah.
Yesterday you were saying Toys R Us was getting a hit, right? But that was pretty not hard to hear, but it's not stunning, but it's like
I'm disgusted.
In here,
yeah.
In America, we're doing this to our own people that are working right now and telling them to train these foreigners, and then you're going to get laid off.
Wow.
To get a severance package, I guess you got to do this. Wow, I mean, yeah, it is disgusting.
It is disgusting. Yeah, I want to just share with the viewers, because we did discuss it on our live broadcast on YouTube yesterday.
Yes.
But there are some who probably didn't even know the news. Toys R Us has officially stated that if you work for them, you will probably get a pink slip. You'll be probably one of the ones that will get a pink slip. Whether cashiers, those who work in distribution, those who are stockers, I'm not sure what positions, but there are people who currently work for Toys R Us that they will be receiving a pink slip stating that they will be replaced. Not that their job will be eliminated, not that they're being laid off because they're closing down stores. No, they are now telling the American workers in Toys R Us, this is one out of several companies that are currently doing this. Disneyland just did it recently. They are telling American workers who work for these companies, Toys R Us, specifically in this case, we're giving you a pink slip. You are being replaced by a foreign worker from, name your nation, Vietnam, Taiwan, Thailand, China, down south, and they're telling the workers, now you're going to be training your replacements. We're not exaggerating. They're telling the workers you're going to be training your replacements. They need to know your job, and if the employee, who would by this time be very disgruntled, probably at the news, say, "No, I'm not going to. You're laying me off, and you're training me, or you're telling me I got to train my replacement." They say, well, listen, you either train your replacement or we don't pay you a severance package. So they tell them that they're laying them off in the next 3 months, 4 months, and they have a layoff date. But within that time frame, the foreign replacements are literally flown in. They're flown in. They have to sit. And I've read the testimonies from the ones in Disneyland that had to go through this. They said it was so humiliating.
Wow.
Day in and day out. These people hardly spoke English. They had no idea how to do customer service, how to work a computer, and the replacements had to, the workers that were being replaced had to train them to the T if they wanted their severance package. And there was such anger, and they said that they knew they had to do a good job because they were being recorded at their desk at the distribution warehouse. Their actions, how they were training, they were recording. And they said that the foreign workers were so into learning. They wanted to learn. And when I read the Disneyland employee, his testimony, he said the last day came when that
headed to the mark of the beast technology or or that, mark of the beast. So all these big companies, what was it, Toys R Us, they're Doritos. I mean, sooner or later they're gonna come in and just take over. But I mean, we're gonna see even probably policemen. We're gonna be seeing little small people probably being policemen.
Wow.
I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I mean, not from other countries that are gonna come in and try to take over the police force here and all that. So I mean, it's gonna be pretty like I said, disgusting to see this.
Well, they'll be able to bring policemen. Okay, see, now you're making a very interesting point. You already see it going as far as us, or not us, but even the police departments by the government outsourcing for new police officers because they'll be willing to be indoctrinated with the Black Lives Matter movement, not wearing a gun. You want to be an American, or not American, but you want us to give you a green card. We have a job for you in America. You'll be a police officer. You'll be law enforcement. You have authority. You won't wear a weapon, but it's okay. My friends, this is getting ugly. That's interesting.
Exactly. I mean, before it was security guards at the mall not having guns, or not even till this day, right? They don't have guns. It's going to be police force not having guns. But I mean, we see it in Britain, right? Was it Britain?
Yeah.
They're chasing a criminal, and all they had was a
baton or
mace? Something.
Yeah.
Yes, and I mean, it was pretty scary for being a cop. I don't know how you would be a cop over there without having a weapon on you. So I mean, we see that. I see that. I mean, it's even now because of the movement. One of the chief policemen said that there's from that time of Michael Brown's thing. Riots and all that in Ferguson till right now, thousands of officers have quit, resigned, and they're not even applying. So you're gonna come in, you're gonna get these people, foreigners, come in and just
even take over those positions, and they'd be willing to do it. They're not carrying weapons over in Thailand and in China and in Vietnam. To them, to be an American for 6 months, a year, 2 years on a work visa, to be a cop and then have authority over Americans.
Wow.
See we're see. Somebody may think, no, there's no way that will ever happen. Listen, Toys R Us is replacing workers with foreign workers. It's happening.
It's happening. It's. I mean, it's just our president. I mean, we don't think he's an American. He's a foreigner, so he's trying to do the same thing here in the workforce. I mean, he is a foreigner. Nobody knows where he was born, right?
Wow.
I mean, he was born not here.
Come on.
I mean, he's.
That's why everything's foreign. What he's doing.
He wants to bring the foreigners in.
Yeah.
And that's where we're gonna see more of it next year with the Syrians coming in, getting flown in, and taking over the jobs.
Yes.
Toys R Us. We're gonna see a lot of that.
Yes.
And, a lot of. I know right now we see a lot of. I'm bringing this up. The gardeners out there that do a great job here and in the neighborhoods. But we're going to see them probably in a different. They're going to be taking those jobs too.
Yeah.
Gardeners now. I mean, it's kind of like a Mexican thing. When you come, you do for a better life or something. I mean, you kind of go that way, and we're going to be a different race doing that.
We're going to be second-class citizens. Yeah. And we have to understand this. This is where this nation is going. This administration has done a number on this nation, to the American people, to our economy, to our workplaces, to our Super 1B visa system. And that system was originally put in place to bring in foreign workers for very hard positions, positions that would require a foreign worker, maybe someone who could speak the language, a Chinese language, as a customer service rep or what have you. And here in America, there's people who do know that language, but it's far and few. So that's where, and we get the point. Why something like that would be a plus. But now they've taken it again. Some person who hates America but enjoys American money from Americans, and you know who you are, you corporate executives, you cheap, you sellouts. Somebody had the bright idea to say, well, instead of us moving our plant or our distribution center to China, let's just fly in the Chinese to our, to the U.S. and house them for 2 years and pay them. It'll be cheaper. And somebody said, oh, that's great, in a boardroom meeting. Oh, it just angers me, my friends.
Yeah, we're seeing the opposite. Instead of, like you said, sending out jobs out there, they're going to come here in our,
it's cheaper.
Yeah, in our own people. I mean, the white race is being.
You're being pushed out.
You're being pushed out.
We love you, our
Yes.
white brothers and sisters, but you are being put as second-class citizens, and you're not the only ones. The ones who are American, I mean, we're Hispanic, but because we're Americans and we love this nation and we love our republic and our freedoms and our rights, we're going to be pushed as second-class citizens as well.
Yeah, we're alongside with them.
We're already, we're being called racist with them. We're being called bigots with them.
Yeah,
all because we
exactly.
love this nation.
Yeah, and we were born here, so we call ourselves Americans.
Nobody outsourced us.
Not Mexican American. We're Americans.
We're Americans. We're Hispanic,
we're
we are
Hispanic,
Americans.
yes, but
right.
we are here.
You ain't gonna catch us flying a Mexican flag or a Puerto Rican flag. No. I mean, we're Puerto Rican. I'm Puerto Rican. You're Mexican. But we have an American flag outside of our home.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna stay there, and we run with that flag.
Come on.
Not someone else's country's flag. I
With
mean, all due respect with our parents,
right,
and our cousins or uncles that came from down there. I mean.
You gotta respect the nation.
I mean, you came over here and you had us over here, Mom. So I mean, we're Americans to the fullest. So I mean,
Amen.
So,
we were taught that growing up too. I mean, I was taught that. So, because I have a lot of people who say, "Oh, you're Spanish, but you don't speak Spanish." I said, "Well, I was taught that I had to speak English, and I'm in America. And my own mom taught me that, and she spoke. She was fluent in Spanish. So, anyway, this is disgusting. I'm really disgusted. I'm disgusted at you corporate bigwigs. You cheap, greedy. The Lord of Sabaoth has heard the cries of the laborers who have reaped in the harvest on your behalf, and you have ripped off. That's in the Bible. The cries of the laborers have cried out unto the Lord because you've ripped them off. And the Lord says that you're going to have to pay for that. You're going to have to pay for that. There are corporate greedy scoundrels who says, "Oh, we'll just keep it here. The Americans love to spend the money, but we're going to oust them out." Oh, you're about to see a third world country in this nation real quick.